Our children are the assets any country can have. The strength of our nation lies on their tender shoulders. There can be no meaningful progress as a nation without progress in education. Therefore, boys and girls, a child is not a bowl to be filled, but a fire to be lit. Our children are not born to us only to be fed, clothed, and their health needs to be taken care of. The purpose of this program is far from that. As parents, guardians, teachers, and all the relevant stakeholders, we all own the responsibility to educate our children in their tender age in a way that will shape their characters with discipline, patience, perseverance, obedience, and tolerance. Armed with these human qualities, the youth of this country will be able to overcome the greatest challenges in managing the future affairs of our nation, the Gambia.
My heartiest greetings to all of you on our 59th Independence Day. It is a glorious and auspicious occasion for all of us today. I am overjoyed to see the festivity is in the air. It is a matter of delight as well as pride for us to see how everyone, children, youth, and elderly in the city, towns, and villages everywhere in the Gambia are excited today and preparing to celebrate this festival of our freedom that the people have been celebrating with great enthusiasm.
We were known for peace and stability, but we couldn't maintain this peaceful nation because of these nasty Europeans who introduced their so-called civilization because they think we are not civilized. They fight and kill our people because we do not have weapons to fight against them. My people were enslaved. We couldn't resist from them because their soldiers were more professionally trained, while our soldiers were just randomly picked and expected to fight against enemies. Europeans succeed in colonizing us because they were using our own Gambian peoples against us. My people were enslaved and used as domestic animals. We couldn't resist from these Europeans. Well, from all these struggles, we still have people who have love for our country. People like Edward Francis Moll, Persar Njai, Maba Jahuba, just to mention few. These people will be forever remembered by Gambians.
I was born in a country called Gambia, the smiling goods of Africa. We live in a world where our corrupted leaders pretend to eradicate corruption, when they are busy eating, swallowing our needs like normal business. Our youths are dying in the Mediterranean Sea every day and night without no assistance. Nakorda luki data, Kabilo luki data, Sate luki data, hey na Gambia fango luki data. The Gambia that is said to be the smallest country to control, but now is getting the hardest country. Ramadan is at the corner, instead of decreasing the price, but now is increasing the price. Tell me, where are our leaders? The leaders that are to assist us in difficulties are now our torturers. They only care about their family and their relatives. My brother, please tell me, what is the Ministry of Agriculture doing in this country? The Ministry of Agriculture should encourage agriculture so that we can eat what we grow and grow what we eat. See, in this country, the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. How can we be rich when the rich depend on us?
The next is yet to come as we work towards our goals using our souls. To till our land, prepare the soil we own. Let us work towards a better day.
We are moving in a world of darkness, a world full of sorrow, a world without peace, love, and care. Let us unite and share with care. Our home is the smiling coast with rose where we have the west coast as we coast no in our home. Alingam fongol makoy for nakuol sa koy, katun dunia mongkoy. Konante ya mongkoy, akanyo jaw yale wulu. Nko, alingam fongol makoy. The future can be bright like rose from that far. This is my Gambia, his Gambia and her Gambia. That is why we have our Gambia and Senegambia. As we here are only Gambiana, no Europeana. See the soil where we toil and moil to earn us a flute of survival on this yam. Badia, Teria, Nyoyaya, Wolebentolia, Ninjutunea, Kafiria, Salibalia, Woman Tarantolia. The future will decide when we understand that Gambia belongs to Gambians. See, this is my homeland, our motherland, not Maryland, but our wonderland. We know peace that brings ease, that we reach to sight our goals. Cairo, Suturo, Makoiro, Ntolya Walalong, Walatin Nanko, Amanjar Kuyala, Katunko, the Gambia has decided. Thank you.
Among the founding fathers of our beloved country, there was a son of a tailor, father of a nation, called Edward Francis Small, who mounted the portfolio of true son of the soil, the architecture that lead us the struggle, that lead us the self-rule, self-govern, and self-determination. The day Union Jack was lowered down, there raised the Gambian flag, hosted very high and saluted, greeted with honor and respect, and the birth of the improbable nation marked another great adventure. She battled her own canoe despite being doubted for survival.
I have a poem entitled The Broken System. It reads, when I see my people crying about the broken system of my nation, trying to build up a good generation of no cost of cogitation, NC also recommended it has become something complicated for it to be eradicated, despite the ability and capability, all because of the current situation of my corrupt society. Let's speak the reality and break up the bad thinking capacity. The broken system, broken by the unspoken, have they forgotten so soon that they have a sworn duty to execute? Our land is regarded as democratic state with horrible politicians. See, our tears dropping, a land where youths are protected by leaders that possess all kinds of negativity. When Gambia was Gambia, there is nothing like tribalism and corruptionalism, but all we know is construction for a better generation. See, many people fought for this nation, but all we got is temptation. Destruction and civilization and depression becomes the honor of the day. The smiling coast has turned to a zone of demolition, not creating good initiation without a good number of contributions to the development of our nation. And those leaders in power can recruit from this barbaric action. The leaders of my nation can provide better provision for the needy people in poor condition. In my mama land, impunity is not compromised, advertised, authorized, and actualized. We aren't Gambianized, legitimized, and moralized. Hunger is liquidating. Statements in their offices, peace faded away, still living in a life of fear. Depression, low esteem, and traumatization. This is so hard and unbearable. Leaders of my nation, in regard to the welfare of the citizens, should be their first consideration to lift up the burden of frustration. We are drastically escalating, changing from a better situation to the worst condition. This is a sense of reality, which to be put in an evaluation for the ongoing formation of the rampant deliberation and depression of the misuse of the public institution. See, the fact is my nation is sinking. The security is jammed and no one seems to care. See, we are politically deviated, directed, and exploited. We are exposed to being powerless and voiceless. We live in an appalling condition with no words can express. Our leaders are serving as ventilation to reach the pinnacles of socialization. Corruption becomes uncontrollable, and still we live in and suffering, and we are repenting for actions we are not guilty of. Ala lonko me Gambia le mantara wandia. Calling themselves honorables while horribles, youths are denied unemployment in their own land with so many gifted youths out there, possessing all the knowledge and the talent, but they never get those opportunities. despite what we are passing through in Mamaland. Let's speak and let's try and fight against servitude, brutalization to end indigence. Our minds are infected and affected. We are totally discriminated with no solution to be suggested. And we are going to die in vain because of our phony leaders that are interpreting the situation, killing us with unfulfilled promises. The nation Gambia is in critical condition, but our leaders are jubilating, celebrating, and disregarding the disintegration of Mama Gambia. When I see the badges bend right to left, my people in fight and see my leaders feeling all right. Of the hunger and drought, we economically dissatisfied, socially abused and immobilized. Our resources are randomly abused, they are stealing our resources, and they are still busy booting, looting and diluting our properties, forgetting about the accountability. That's why we are scrambling, struggling and dying. We now live in tragedy. We need stability and unity, but not being fooled by choice, neither by force. We are deviated and tempted with aggression and suppression. Our voices are heard and respected by the leaders which we elected. That's why we are treated like slaves, babes and waves. Jeopardized and destabilized, our hopes are fading, our dreams are inflating, and our desires are blocking. In a virtue of leading, our leaders are lunatics. We are said to be independent but still dependent. They tribalize but not modernized. We are still beggars and actors along the front line. They are addicted to nepotism, tribalism, which furthered extremism. We are in championized because our leaders are in good source of inspiration. Mothers and sisters dying in labor every day with no limitations. Brothers sinking in low and high tide. They could never rise and shine because of the system in Mamaland. We have a vision like Martin Luther King, but so demoralized and distracted by the wicked leaders. People are dying, crying. The leaders are smiling and flying. Politicians are lying with the citizens are suffering like peacekeepers from Liberia. Let's try and beautify Mamaland and see a beautiful land in 2045. From your poetess, Aissatou Sedik and the Silent Thunder.
Together. and tired, serving this nation for 7 good years without being given anything. What should I do? Should I leave this nation? Oh, I need to think of a solution because this is not a good solution. What should I do? Let me start calculating. This cannot continue.
Being a policeman in this country is a glory. We are here working from morning to evening without getting a good from the government. What did they expect us to do?
Teacher, working from morning to evening, I cannot even get a budget to buy a bicycle. Should I leave this country or should I stay? Oh, Gambia.
See our authority in the light of our ambitions. It is mentioned that in our national flag, that white stands for peace, then I say we maintain peace and nationality. My sister, I call on your collaboration to bring civilization in our nation. Then that is my development and decentralized. Oh brother, let us not allow these people to change our beautiful nation. Instead, we should party of us to defend our bounties. But the rhyming scheme in our nation is facing a ruling system of brutality. Because the system don't bother to assess which is why today we are in a bullseye mode.
Oh Gambia now and before are quite different.
Looking around VICI, nations left with scars that are still open. Scars hiding behind the flag of people with hearts that are still broken with broken nations. Streets that were once filled with joy, love, and humanity. Not care by chaos, rage, murder, and non-stick with unity. Since crazy and fast we've changed. The peace we did together, we had it all in arranged. We now live in a Gambia where politics is based on tribe, where everyone look down on other tribes. Why we cannot? Why our elders eat on social media without being insulted to utter because we are simply from a different tribe?
Oh Gambia. Gambia is full of corruption. Corruption is found within the four corners of this country.
Corruption seems like a demon. The monsters clap for evil. The poor cry and be tears because they sense the fear. What a weak and deceived art. A round of flame. A delay of misdeed and mismanagement. A tailor game. Oh corruption, the pain of very, the murder of poverty, the cause of hatred and the pillars of catastrophe. Why is our Africa in love with corruption? Why is our nation seeking for corruption? Why is our Africa a corrupted continent who corrupt the corrupted people? If I am not a victim, you are not a victim, they are not a victim, corruption won't avail. They enjoy the system, they practice the system, they study the system called corruption. Oh, Gambia.
Oh Gambia. Don't forget. People nafsin zahikatul maut, even living souls at test dead.
Our bait is real. Kullu nafsin zahikatul maut, our living souls at test dead. One day I will sleep and never wake up. One day you will sleep and never wake up. One day my eyes will close forever. One day your eyes will close forever. One day my mouth will close forever. One day I will be normal. And everyone will forget about me like I have never existed in this dunya. One day we will miss each other forever. No one knows that day. It's maybe today, it's maybe tomorrow. It can be after a month, but there will come a day to leave dunya. Are you thinking about this day? Are you planning for this day? Living in this world is temporal. That's why life is instilled in our heads like headache. Let's prepare ourselves for this day because it shall come and it must come. So I am sorry if I have done something wrong to you. I am sorry. If you felt pain because of me, I am sorry. If you face any difficulties because of me, I am sorry. from the bottom of my heart with cries and tears. But know that end is real. Know that you will die alone. You will be buried alone and be questioned alone. You will answer alone. You will stand alone before Allah. May Allah make this day easy for all us to stand. May we all die on the sunnah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But those who pass away, may Allah grant them the highest place of Jannah. Amen.
For Gambia. For Gambia. Gambia we know as our motherland. Self-state. Oh my dear sisters, let me tell you this. We should think what we do for this country, but not what the country should do for us. So I believe in our cooperation will bring a better Gambia. I believe in our collaboration, I believe a better Gambia. I'm ready to serve my country. I, as a doctor, I will serve my country. You shall serve your country. Shall you serve your country?
I, as a policeman, I will render my service.
You must render your service to your country. Shall you serve your country? You thief, when you take to thief. Serve your country.
I, as a king, I will serve my country.
You shall serve your country. Can you serve your country?
I, as a teacher, I will serve my country.
You shall serve your country. So you serve your country. Wake up and give us your voice.
We shall serve our country through our voice.
We shall serve